Hi buddy, it's Julia here, and I thought I was going to share another process video in my Pocket Page notebook because I love my Pocket Page notebook. And when I say I love my Pocket Page notebook, I mean I love the whole stash I have. I think this is my third or fourth. Yeah, I love these. Okay, so this time I thought I was going to do something different. I have this photo of a really pretty sunset, and it was like, here in Sweden we don't have sun, we don't have light in winter. We do, but very, very little. And this was like the first like pretty sunset in months, so I really want to document that. And I thought I was going to do something fun and different, and I've been seeing quite a lot of circles lately. So I thought circles. I want to do something with circles. So I cut this photo into a circle. I also have this, and it's from a pattern paper by Pick Me Up Paige Evans, her latest collection. And also I have these, so that's like a peach color with white lines. And I also have tiny little circles, and they are from a 1-inch punch. So the same peach lined paper, and then the paper is like very, very light pink with circles that are half gold and half another color. So I've been working on a mini album, and this is sort of like leftover. So what I want to do is have like a circle theme, and I want to make like a fun see-through pocket with these circles. So what I decided to do is take some plastic, and I'm going to put my circles on that because I want them to look like they're floating around in the pocket. But for them to actually look like they're floating around, I need to put them on something. And I'm going to do them both sides. So I'm going to start on one side, and then going to put them with just some double-sided tape. And I'm going to use that, and then I'm also going to use another, there's more like sheer or light paper. So I'm going to see if I can find it here. Yeah, so this is Tim Holtz tissue paper, and what I have done is embossed with Lawn Fawn rose gold embossing powder, which is so dreamy. This stamp is, oh, it's a very old Prima stamp. It's one of those like really tiny ones, and this one has a very, very tiny like floral pattern. I have no idea what that stamp is called, but yeah, it's a very, very tiny floral pattern, and I just really like having this inside with this pocket because we have the like just solid colors, and I really like having this sort of sheer and then some texture with that metallic shininess. It is so pretty. I've been using that. I got it like a month ago, that embossing powder, and I have been using it like on everything. So yeah. So now I just flip that sheet of plastic around, and I'm going to put circles on the other side just to cover up, which means that it will look pretty from both sides. So this is a really easy technique that you can do, and if you have shapes that are like the same shape, I don't explain that properly. What I mean is that a circle is a circle and you can cover it up. If you have a star that is like the same shape, no matter how you twist it, that is a good shape too, or a heart or something. It's a bit trickier if it turns, it's not like, what do you call it? Yeah, I think you know what I mean. Leave it. Okay, so I'm going to have my photo behind that, and then I'm going to have this circle, and I'm going to add my journaling on the lined, because I thought that was kind of obvious. So I'm going to do that, and I think I'm going to add some flowers, so I'm not going to put tape all the way around. Usually when I work in these Pocket Page notebooks, I am quite making sure that I put quite a lot of tape because they are like exposed. Like in the pocket, they're fine. They're in the pocket, you know, they are protected. But if they're just taped onto the paper. I use quite a lot of tape because I don't want them to move around. I don't know how this tape will hold up and all of that. But because I'm wanting to add in some other elements, I don't add tape all the way to the edges. I'm going to make it a bit easier when I'm going to add those. So here I just chopped a bit of that circle off because I wanted to have a bit of overhang. And I'm going to add some journaling, and I'm just going to add it with my typewriter because I like my typewriter. So this typewriter is like, it's a true love story. So I wanted a typewriter a very, very long time. And then I found two typewriters on an auction site here in Sweden, and I bought them for nothing. Like, it was just like a 5 kroner, at least. Like, it's not even $1. So I bought those two, and they were fine. One was very, very big, but it worked. The other one was like this size, but it had no ribbon in it, or no ribbon that worked. So I used those, and then one day we went to like a flea market, and I found this for, I don't know, like $3, with a functioning ribbon, and it's light, and I just fell in love, and I had spray painted it in a very pretty bluish minty color, and yeah, so that is my typewriter story. Yeah, but I really, really like this one. I do really need to buy a new ribbon because the ribbon I have in now, I have used since I bought it, like the whole way through, and then I got some help, so I like rewinded it so I could use it one more time. But I think I need, because what I really like about the typewriter is it's very imperfect. Now I cannot spell, and the typewriter I have doesn't, the impression of the letter is not perfect, and sometimes it does a bit of a faded look because of the ribbon. So I do need to buy a new ribbon. I have no idea how to find the right one, so just postponing that problem for now. But yeah, I really like the look of the typewriter and the imperfectness that it is. Okay, so now I'm going to use some of these flowers, and they are from a pattern paper by Felicity Jane in the, oh my gosh, Regan? I can be wrong. It's the like the winter kit or winter collection by Felicity Jane, and usually I really like Felicity Jane, and I'm like, oh, it's pretty, but this one I was like, it is pretty and I need to have it. Um, and it took forever for me to get it. It got lost in Germany on the way to Sweden. I have no idea what happened. But it's here, and I have used this so much. And I'm really happy when you have stuff that you buy that is a bit more precious. That I really feel like I use every bit of that. I feel like I really get my money worth, and yeah. And in this book I used for most of March. I mean, this is a whole notebook, one of those, and I use it for like 1 month. It is crazy. Anyway, but I use a lot of that paper, and a bit of the die cuts, and I really love the result, and I love the light peachy salmony colors of the flowers, and yeah, I'm just really, really happy with it. So that being said, I'm going to use my Heidi Swarp date stamp because I think it's pretty, and I'm going to use that on a label from that die cut pad, and it's a bit shiny, so I'm using the Stays On to make sure it doesn't smudge, because sure enough, I will smudge everything given the chance. Uh, um, so I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to add some bit of gold Heidi Shine because it's pretty. I'm going to let that dry. I mean, side note, I didn't let it dry because when I done the other side, I went straight to do the other side, and I put the page protector in it. Yeah, that was clever. Yeah, it made a proper mess, let me tell you. Oh, and just by the way, I love doing Heidi color shine, or especially the gold one, on top of photos. So this one, it doesn't have like a real subject or a face or anything, so I go all over it because I think it adds that sort of magic touch. So yeah, that is my pocket page layout. I had so much fun making this page. I love how it turned out, and I hope you have liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you do, and I hope to see you soon.